Francisco Linda, Storm Reid surprise gaffe at Australian Open. Media day at WTA Tour driven by Mercedes-Benz tournaments are generally predictable, with routine commitments and expected questions from journalists. But it was anything but for world number 3 Coco Gauff. In Melbourne on Friday, at the end of her opening press conference, the two-time Grand Slam champion was asked a rather unconventional question by a journalist. "I'm wearing your shoes," he said as a surprised Gauff started laughing. "Do you think I could be your doubles partner this weekend?" The questioner was Francisco Linda, shortstop for the New York Mets and 5-time Major League Baseball All-Star. "Yeah, for sure," she replied. "You'd be the best doubles partner. I'll put you at the net 'cause you have good reactions." "I'm not sure how good I can be," he said. "But with your shoes, I've got a better chance." The shoes that Linda was referencing are part of New Balance's Coco Gauff signature collection. Linda and Gauff are both New Balance athletes. This wasn't the first time that the two American stars connected. The 32-year-old, a noted tennis lover who has attended the Miami Open, Mubadala City DC Open and US Open, and toured the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club, previously showed up in support of Gauff when she had a New Balance pop-up event. Linda also gave Gauff a Mets jersey his too. And that wasn't the only moment that took Gauff by surprise. Prior to the press conference, as she was getting ready to take the court for her practice session, she heard someone say, "Hey, stranger," from the umpire's chair. It was actress Storm Reid, of The Last of Us and Euphoria fame. "Oh my God," she said. "I'm nervous," Reid said after they exchanged a hug. "I'm excited. I feel like I'm playing, and that's ridiculous." Reid stayed to watch the practice session and was in awe of Gauff's talents, especially seeing them up close. "It's so mesmerizing what she does," the Emmy Award winner said. "The hand-eye coordination. The skill is ridiculous." Gauff, seeded third, will play Kamila Rakimova in the first round on Sunday. Gauff's career-best result at the Australian Open came in 2024, when she reached the semifinals. She lost in the quarterfinals last year. Alex Eala elevates her game, capturing the Kooyong Classic trophy ahead of Australian Open glory. In the sun-drenched courts of Melbourne, a new star is rising in the tennis world, and her name is Alex Eala. With poise beyond her years and a game refined through relentless dedication, the young Filipino sensation has claimed the Kooyong Classic trophy, sending ripples of excitement through the tennis community and igniting hopes for an unforgettable run at the upcoming Australian Open. From the very first rally, Eala's performance at Kooyong signaled a transformation, a player not just participating but dominating. Each stroke of her racket seemed carefully measured yet effortless, blending precision, power, and a strategic understanding of the game that many professionals spend years cultivating. Her ascent at this prestigious warm-up tournament was more than a mere victory. It was a declaration. Alex Eala is ready to challenge the best. The road to Kooyong. Alex's journey to this moment has been marked by both brilliance and perseverance. From a young age, she displayed an innate affinity for tennis, a natural rhythm that drew coaches and mentors into her orbit. Born in Manila, she trained relentlessly, often balancing rigorous schedules with the pressures of competition and the expectations of a tennis-loving nation. Her early career was punctuated by victories in junior tournaments worldwide, but it was her mental toughness and adaptability that truly set her apart. At the Kooyong Classic, Eala faced a roster of formidable opponents, including seasoned players accustomed to the nuances of high-stakes matches. Many predicted a challenging tournament for the 19-year-old, but she defied expectations with an unwavering focus and a fearless approach. Every match showcased a growing maturity, a blend of tactical awareness and emotional control rarely seen in players of her age. Mastery in motion. What made Eala's performance at Kooyong particularly captivating was her versatility on the court. Her forehand, blistering and accurate, cut through defenses with surgical precision. Her backhand, equally formidable, demonstrated a consistency that forced opponents into defensive positions. But beyond technique, it was her mental game that shone brightest. In pressure moments, breakpoints, tiebreaks, and long rallies, Alex remained composed, reading her opponent's strategies with the keen instincts of a seasoned professional. Her journey to the trophy was not without drama. The semifinals saw her facing a former top-ranked player, a battle that tested her stamina and resolve. In a match that swung like a pendulum, Eala's resilience came to the forefront. Every time she was pushed to the brink, she responded with creativity and poise, turning potential setbacks into opportunities. Her final match was a masterclass, blending aggression with patience, culminating in a triumphant victory that left both fans and pundits in awe. Significance beyond the trophy. Winning the Kooyong Classic is significant in its own right, but for Eala, it represents more than a trophy. It is a statement of intent. The tournament, often seen as a prelude to the Australian Open, provided her with an invaluable confidence boost. In professional tennis, momentum can be a decisive factor, and by capturing this title, Eala positions herself as a serious contender on the global stage. Her victory also carries symbolic weight. For Filipino tennis, Eala is a trailblazer. Her success resonates far beyond Melbourne, inspiring a new generation of athletes in the Philippines and Southeast Asia. She embodies the possibility that talent, when coupled with discipline and resilience, can rise to the world stage, challenging long-standing hierarchies in the sport. The Australian Open awaits. With the Australian Open looming, all eyes now turn to how Eala will translate her Kooyong form onto tennis's grandest stages. The transition from warm-up events to a Grand Slam is never straightforward. Opponents are tougher, the pressure immense, and the mental demands grueling. Yet, Alex's Kooyong campaign has equipped her with more than just victories. It has honed her competitive instincts, sharpened her tactical mind, and solidified her belief in her ability to compete with the very best. Analysts have begun speculating about her draw and potential matchups, but one thing is clear. Eala enters the tournament with momentum and self-belief, an invaluable combination. If she carries forward the composure and creativity she exhibited at Kooyong, she is poised to make significant waves at the Australian Open. Even a deep run could redefine perceptions of her potential and firmly establish her as one of the brightest young talents in women's tennis. Beyond the court, Eala's rise is not only about her athleticism, it's about her character. Interviews reveal a young athlete grounded in humility and gratitude, aware of the support from family, coaches, and fans who have accompanied her journey. She embodies a balance between ambition and composure, a rare quality in competitive sports. Fans admire not only her skill but her